Hello friends, presenting before you Yardlong beans, Bharta or Pitika as we the Assamese call it. These two recipes can be called as Tholua recipes, which means native or indigenous recipes of Assam. The first recipe is being prepared with very few ingredients, but it's ever so simple, fresh, moist and very flavorful at the same time. The second recipe brings out a totally different flavor and taste in addition with the black sesame seeds and nigella seeds, which makes it ever more so healthy and tasty. So let's proceed to the recipes. I picked these Yardlong beans from my garden, and you can trim the edges and cut the Yardlong beans into half an inch in size. If you prefer, you can cut them in 1 inch size or longer, but when we mash it, it's difficult to match them completely. So when you cut it into half an inch size, it becomes much easier to mash it. So we put them under water and wash and drain it. To a pot, add in the beans, a little water, some salt, and 1 chopped potato. Give it a stir. Put the lid on, place it over medium flame until it's cooked. Open the lid after a few minutes and check if the beans and potatoes are cooked. If the beans are uncooked, let it stay in the pot, but if the potatoes are cooked, we remove the potatoes from the pot and keep them aside, as we don't want the potatoes to break at this moment. So as you can see, there is still some water left in the pot. We will dry out the water along with the beans. For the first recipe, we'll take the cooked Yardlong beans along with some raw mustard oil, sliced onions, lemon, chopped green chilies, and a little chopped coriander leaves. Salt is as per your preference because as we already added salt earlier while cooking the Yardlong beans, now we squeeze the lemon juice, and this Bharta or Pitika tastes very good when we add some lemon into it. With the help of your fingers, we will mash the beans, and you're going to mash it well. It's not needed to be very finely mashed, but just roughly mashing it down will do. So as you can see, this is how we want it to be. You can use a mortar and pestle to mash it down, but my fingers are good for me. And as you can see, I have mashed down all the Yardlong beans, and then I have combined the onions, green chilies and coriander leaves. At this point, you can taste a little bit and see if more salt is needed. If more salt is needed, then please do add it. And your Yardlong beans bharta is ready to be served with rice. For the second recipe, we cut the Yardlong beans in the same way, but to this I have added some ripe Yardlong beans, which sometimes we throw it, but since it was my garden fresh vegetables, I didn't want to throw it out. So I will be trying to use all of it. To a pan, I add all the chopped Yardlong beans, and to it I added some salt, little bit of onions, ginger, garlic and few green chilies. Lastly, add little water, place it over medium flame and cover and cook it. While the beans are being cooked, let's roast some cherry tomatoes, some garlic with peel on it and a fresh red chili. And when the color changes on one side, we flip them over, and as you can see, everything's getting roasted slowly and done. We keep flipping them over so that they get roasted around all sides, and once they are all done, we off the flame and put all the roasted tomatoes, garlic and chilies on a plate to cool. Meanwhile, the beans have been cooked, and this is exactly how we want it. The water has already dried, and now we off the flame and let it cool. To make the second bharta, we will need some lemon, boiled Yardlong beans along with boiled potatoes, sliced onions, and here I have taken a 50-50 blend of roasted black sesame seeds and nigella seeds, which I have dry roasted and crushed it. And here I have some roasted garlic with the peel removed, roasted red chili and roasted cherry tomatoes. Not to forget the addition of salt and raw mustard oil, as raw mustard oil plays an important role in an Assamese Pitika, which makes it even more authentic and flavorful. Now we remove the peel of the roasted tomatoes, as the peel comes in the way while we are eating the pitika, so it's always better to remove it. We start the mashing process with the garlic first, and when the garlic gets completely mashed, then we add in the red chili, remove the stem and throw it, and slowly we proceed on to the roasted tomatoes and next to the potatoes. So in this way we proceed one ingredient at a time and mash them well. If you happen to mash all together, sometimes it doesn't combine well, and we mash one ingredient at a time. And now we add in the lemon juice and now combine all the items together. The sesame seeds and the nigella seeds is optional. If you think you won't like the taste, you can do without it and use just the other ingredients that were there. But the addition of sesame seeds and nigella seeds really bring out a different flavor to this dish. So your second recipe of Yardlong beans bharta or pitika is ready to be served with rice. Hope these bhartas or pitikas of Assam will be helpful to you, and do give these healthy recipes a try. It's simple, easy and flavorful. And if you like them, don't forget to hit the like button and also share the recipe with your friends and family. Requesting new viewers to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed as yet. And please hit the bell icon to get post notifications of all new uploaded videos. I'm thankful to all my subscribers and viewers, whoever is watching my channel, for all your time, support and your love. Please take care and be safe. Bye-bye.